Hi guys, Steph here. Okie dokie, so yesterday, yes, we went on another pen hunt. Oh yes, we did. It was a 4 o'clock in the morning start. We got in the car, filled the tank up with petrol. We drove for 2 hours and we got there nice and early, and we had a really good rummage and a really good search. And let's show you some of the pens that we found. There we go, Schaefer. If we open it up, there you go. It does what it says on the tin, a Schaefer TRZ fountain pen in lovely condition. Don't forget, as always, a lot of these pens will be available if anything's of interest. Some of them are parts, some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are ugly. Another Schaefer. We must have had a good Schaefer day. There you go. I believe that's the Schaefer, the 300 series in lovely condition. There we go, in no particular order. There we go, a little platinum fountain pen. We found that to the front. I think that's a Nova fountain pen. Look at that. There's a, you know, the clips on these need replating, but yeah, could we do something with that pen? Who knows? We've got one in a little case here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that one as it is, because what we'll do, I've never shown you one of these. I think we'll review that one. Can you guess what it is? Well, you'll have to keep watching. To the back here, there we go, a nice little swan. A little bit tired, it's got the nib, etc. So we'll have a bash at that. We'll try and restore it, so maybe that'll come up as a lovely pen. What have we got here? Right, we've got a sort of mauve and black marbled Kingswood fountain pen. Does it have the nib? Yes, it's got the nib, which is very unusual. There we go, there's one of the nicer ones. We've got a nice Waterman, is it a W3, I think, looking over the camera, quite can't. Well, if I show you people, you'll be able to see it better than I will. So I think it's a W3 Waterman fountain pen. It's got the original nib. So what we'll do, we'll service that. It's in lovely condition. Anybody interested, give me a shout. There we go, another Kingswood fountain pen. That one's actually got a warranted nib. Okay, so there we go. So another Kingswood. There we go, a nice Schaefer Targa fountain pen with a gold inlaid nib. Great pens, great everyday user pens. You can see this one is in this brushed chrome with gold plated trim. It's got the black infill to both sides. Again, make great everyday writers, so I'm sure there'll be people out there looking for a Schaefer Targa. This one a little bit unusual. It's a swan leverless, but it's got a Mentmore cap. So what we need to do is find the correct cap for this pen, and this pen will come, well, these tend to come out very nicely. They make great everyday writers. And nice, is that, again, I'll show you people, I can't see over the camera. Is it a number 2 or a number 3? Maybe even a number 4 nib. So we need to find a cap for this particular pen. So like in a lot of cases, what I do, I buy pens if I can find, you know, don't get me wrong, I go out there, I look, you know, if they're out there, I buy them. If they're not, I cannot buy them. If you're not out looking for them, then you're not going to find them. So occasionally we find them like this that need, well, that have got the wrong parts. So yeah, we need to find parts and to do something with them. And last but not least, there we go, we've got a swan pen. Yep, it's got a nice swan nib to it as well. A little bit tired, some wear here and there. You can see to the cap there, we've got a little bit of wear. Okay, you can see the clip. We've got these two cap bands, one of them, well, I think both of them are actually engraved. A little bit tired, but what we'll do with this one, we won't have, well, basically I won't do too much work on this. What I'll do is just simply clean it up, put a new sack in it, and I'll sell this as a working pen. It won't be the best pen that somebody will have. As I say, there's a little bit of wear to the cap bands here and there, but once we've just tidied it up, put a new sack in it, cleaned the feed, etc., and what we'll do, it'll be sold as a user pen. Now when I say user pen, I had a quick check on this one. Let me just open the ink to the side, and if I remember rightly, we've got a nice nib on this one. So what we've got is a swan, lever filler, and then if I just dip it a little bit more and then show you this, there we go. So people will ask me, does it have a flex nib? And the answer is yes, it does. So look at that. So again, we'll just clean it. As I say, it won't be the very best condition that I've sold, but look at that. It's got a nice flexy nib, so it'll give some nice variation in line. So there we have it. We'll put that. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at. Yes, I've got you again. Yes, you people think now I'm going to bring out a bunch of other pens. Well, I'm afraid not. Unfortunately, that is it. When we actually go pen hunting, sometimes we have a successful day, sometimes we have not so successful, not so fruitful of day. And yesterday was one of them days. Unfortunately, I didn't find that much. And a lot of the pens were actually, well, that I've shown you are actually parts pens. So unfortunately, although I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, spent 2 hours driving there, 2 hours driving back, petrol in the car, payment to get in, unfortunately not so successful day. So for you people out there who sort of message me and say, oh Steph, you're so lucky, it's nothing to do with luck. I have to go out and work and travel for it. I have to pay to go out and travel, and unfortunately on the odd occasion you do find you have a bad day, and to me yesterday was it was a bit of a bad day. Although saying that, one of the interesting things that the positive thing that came out of this is that excuse me, I don't know if you would have actually noticed this particular pen from a pen haul from quite a while ago, and it's a gorgeous pen, as you can see. Unfortunately, it came without a nib and a feed, no clip, etc. And this gorgeous pen is actually an Eversharp Kingswood fountain pen. And the coincidental thing about it, this weekend I actually spent, well, a day if you like, actually looking for the clip, and also looking for a nib for this pen, which, well, I didn't find one. And there we go, we went out on the Monday, and lo and behold, we found 2 Kingswood fountain pens. So look at that, there's a clip for us. Okay, now if you look at this pen, it's swollen here, and if I show you the end of the barrel there, you may be able to see it's got this swollen end of the barrel there. Okay, so I don't know how clear it is, but there's a large swell to the lever here, which is quite common. So to me, this one and this one, they could be parts pens. So there we go, I've got 2 clips. That one's in excellent condition, that one needs plating, so what I may do is use this particular clip here, and as we showed you earlier, I think that's the warranted nib, which is still correct for this specific pen, just for you people that don't know. But look at that, if I just keep it nice and still for you. So what we've got there is an ever sharp 14 karat gold nib. So this nib is the correct nib for this pen. So although we had a bad day, coincidentally the positive side of it is that we found the parts for this gorgeous pen, which I can now finish. I don't know if I just mentioned it, this is also an Eversharp Kingswood fountain pen in this gorgeous material, this sort of black line pearl material. So as I said, the positive side of it is that we can now complete this pen hopefully and do a review and make it available for sale. So there we have it. So sometimes from a bad day or a negative day, sometimes we can make something positive out of it, which is what we'll do here. So I hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I enjoy showing them to you people, these pens. Don't forget, leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget, please stay safe wherever you are. But for now, I'll just say bye bye for now.